Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching this, a huge hello, shout out and thank you for your support of this channel. Now, I have just finished a fairly heavy reading on Amy Coney Barrett. I wanted to perhaps look at some of those burning questions around the campaign. In summary, if it does, the election result goes to the Supreme Court. It seems that there is an upholding of the win for the voter, or the voter's choice. And of course, I've always felt Biden, of course, wins this election. So ultimately, it doesn't matter what she does. It actually is looking at this stage good for Biden. Now let's have a look at, the other aspect of that reading is that those outcome cards with the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, my card for Trump, and the Moon card could also be pointing to the skullduggery, voter suppression, and otherwise with that deception card that he might be trying on. And it comes to the Supreme Court and is immediately chucked out because it's so blatantly, obviously corrupt. So ultimately, the Supreme Court rules in favour of Biden, if it does go to the Supreme Court. I'm starting to see a bit of a blue wave, so we shall see. Let's take a look at some Moonology cards for us. We've got the Taurus Blue Moon coming up on the 31st. I'll do a separate reading for that in Taurus. Let's have a look at, which is persistence, isn't it? Perseverance, which is what we need at this time. Let's have a look at some, just overall, couple of cards, please, for the viewers from the Moonology deck. Some really concrete messages that are needed at the moment for my viewers, whoever may be tuning in, watching this at this time. So we have the energy is gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. Isn't that what you wanted to hear? It's very easy to be dragged down by when things don't go the way that we want them to go. And we get triggered and we start to, ask ourselves the what ifs. But the energy is gaining momentum. It's time to take action. This is new moon in Aries. This is Aries fire energy. It is time to take action. In a way, the work that has been put in the last 4 years to get this hideous sideshow creature out of office is already gaining momentum. And no, this isn't a Trump channel. So if you want a Trump channel, go elsewhere. It's time to take action. What is that action? Get him out and vote. All right. So then we have balanced spirituality and practicality. Okay. This is healing energy. This is what is coming through in December. So regardless of whether it goes to the Supreme Court or there's skullduggery being undertaken, it doesn't work, okay? Balance is coming back. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. One more. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, well, not so much romance, but we have balance and justice coming through here. So a new cycle begins. All right, at the base of the pack, communication is the key, and having faith in what you are dreaming and what you are manifesting. Now, your dreams need, this is full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical outlet. What is the practical outlet? Vote. It's not, conclusions are within reach. And what's going to take us toward those conclusions is to take action, which is what is occurring right now in the US. All right, let's ask some of those questions around Florida, Pennsylvania, Texas, some of those states that other readers are going to Biden. First, we'll take a look at the week ahead for Trump. I felt he would be occupied by some kind of financial news, surprise that comes forward, perhaps around the economy, taking that dive. There are consequences for the Republicans not putting a stimulus bill through, concentrating instead on the, that's a lovely orb, concentrating instead on the Amy Coney Barrett nomination. And of course, she always pulls the Five of Pentacles. And now I know why. It is because people are going to go without because she chose to come forward for that nomination. She could have declined it. She could have declined it. And I think astrologer and psychic Denise Siegel makes a good point there. It is a question of her integrity. She had the choice to decline it, perhaps make her views known about bringing forward help for those that are suffering, but she chose really to follow her ambitions. So the Five of Pentacles, this is going to bite Trump and the Republicans in the next week or so. News coming forward around the economy. So let's have a look at the week ahead. While it's a bit like Marie Antoinette, eat cake while the French people starve. A beautiful orb. And so any event at the White House for Amy Coney Barrett will be seen in that way. Eating cake while others don't even have bread to eat. So when you look at it like that, you can see why she got such terrible, terrible cards. All right, week ahead for Trump. Week ahead for Trump. Week ahead for Trump. All right, so we have the Lovers. He's turned up in his own reading, and he is crossed by celebration, which is basically what I've just been saying. They may be celebrating, but it is in the obstacle and challenge position. What perfect cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What perfect, perfect cards for their so-called victory. We have something stalled. We have the Hanged Man, something that in the foundation of the reading, something that isn't moving ahead. It's his campaign that's not moving ahead. Five of Swords, we've got this abuse of power. This is not doing Trump nor the GOP any favours this week to be seen celebrating that nomination. If they had any sense, they would not go through with it. That could be what that's showing me, that they might opt for something quieter because it is going to coincide with economic downturn news. In the sky, we've got the Strength card, Strength and Endurance. That's interesting. I'll maybe pull a clarifier on that, depending on what sort of outcome cards we get. Immediate future, we've got Justice. Justice is occurring. Isn't that interesting? There is no celebration here. Somehow justice is occurring. We've got this balancing of scales. The Queen of Wands in the here and now. There is a mobilization. The nomination, the successful nomination this week is not going to win Trump female voters. We all know her position on Roe versus Wade. Queen of Pentacles, this is the economy here, but this is also bringing stability. Women getting out in droves. There could even be marches now around this week, around women coming together and making their voice known. We have the Knight of Wands. This is in the hopes and fears. This is around, I think it's around the confirmation of Amy Coney Barrett. There's going to be a lot of fallout for him because of that. The Page of Swords, there is some kind of truth emerging here, some kind of enlightenment that people are going to have. The Page of Pentacles, it could be more, yet more on either his personal finances, campaign, you name it. Wherever there's money concerned, there's some news coming out this week, but this could also be for the economy as well. The Four of Pentacles, this is insecurity around money. He's not doing so well. He's feeling very, very insecure this week. There is something else coming out around him this week. There is also bad news around the economy. There is also a taint. Something is, this confirmation process, while other people are doing it tough, it's not doing Trump any favours. Now we have endings and beginnings at the base of the pack. There is a crossroads for Trump. It looks like there's money loss here as well, or he's worried about loss, money loss. And the Four of Wands, we've got the Democrat, my card for the Democratic Party, and the Eight of Swords, which is restriction, could even be imprisonment, and the Knight of Cups. This sometimes brings forward Trump's campaigning energy. It is the spin, and we've got Judgment, something coming to an end. He's particularly anxious at the moment. He's worried. He knows, he can feel that he's going to lose. If he loses the Senate, there's going to be, it's going to be on him, and the Democratic Party could well obviously take the House again, hopefully take the House again. I've read that they will take the House again, and possibly the Senate. I'll read on that closer to November the 3rd. So not looking good. Something else is coming out around his money, his finance campaign, finances this week. If they do press ahead with that White House celebration, it will be couched in that terms, because no stimulus check. They're going to be eating cake while people can't even afford to put bread on their tables. The confirmation of Coney Barrett is tainted. All right, let's have a look at Florida. Now, some readers, very good readers, are predicting Biden takes Florida. Biden takes Texas, and we'll have a look at Pennsylvania. Let's have a look at Florida first. Wouldn't that be absolutely ironical? Sideshow Don, it's his home state now, remember, and it's taken by Biden. Let's have a look. Will Biden win Florida? Will Biden win Florida? So I'm getting the Two of Swords. People are making their decisions now. Some have obviously already voted, but there's other people that are sitting on the fence. They don't like they don't like him as a person per se, particularly around women. His treatment of women. I don't know what the demographics like in Florida. Let's have a look. Will Biden, I'm talking about Trump's treatment of women. Will Biden win Florida? Yes, no, please, Spirit. I'm getting that Knight of Cups there. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is money. This is legacies. They're worried about the pandemic. They're worried about their savings. They're worried about the economy. The Four of Cups could be a disappointment here, but there's one cup left. If Trump does win, Ace of Cups, they're wanting a new emotional start. Okay, sorry, if Biden wins, it's going to be very close. But it's looking like the Three of Swords. Okay, so we've got loss, betrayal. They could feel betrayed. We've got new starts at the base of the pack. They want a new emperor, and they're worried about the economy. Now, I did see the Knight of Cups there. They could feel that Trump promised the world and didn't deliver. Yeah, they did. They do feel that, the King of Pentacles. They're worried on a number of fronts. So what I'm seeing here is, if it is a win for Biden, it's going to be by a slim margin. The overall energy of these cards, it looks like they're wanting a new start. They feel let down by Trump. Their savings or their wealth or their money, the pandemic, the way he's handled the pandemic, the downturn in the economy, they are blaming him for that. And they're also unhappy with his volatility as well. One more card here. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they want change. It's shifting. They're wanting change. So it's quite possible that that Biden will win Florida for all of those reasons. So I'm going to at this stage throw my hat in the ring with other readers and say it's quite possible that Biden will win Florida, but it will only be by the slimmest of margins. And it looks like some are still sitting on the fence and haven't made up their mind yet, but they will make an emotional decision. I'm feeling they will make a decision based on how they're feeling, wanting a new emotional start. Okay, so let's have a look at Texas. This would be an absolute bombshell win for Biden. It's the big oil state. Beto O'Rourke has been campaigning for Biden very hard. They've been door knocking, getting to the voters that may have been overlooked. Hispanics are also getting behind Biden now. So we had that dreadful tragedy in El Paso. Was it El Paso? The shooting in El Paso? Let's have a look. It leaves scars. That all leaves scars. They see the deception. They feel like they've been lied to. All right, let's just ask it differently. Will Trump lose? Will Trump lose Texas? Will Trump lose Texas? Five of Wands, partisanship, division. Queen of Cups, wanting an end to rank partisanship. The Knight of Pentacles may not be known for some time. And we've got the Three of Pentacles coming together, working. I talked about the work that is being done down there. Six of Cups. The base of the pack, the King of Swords, and the Four of Wands, which is my card for the Democrats, and the Seven of Pentacles. People are reviewing who they're supporting, and I do have a Biden card here. They've done a lot of work in Texas, a lot of work. There's bipartisanship here, but I'm getting a water energy. It could be women are again responsible in Texas for a Biden defeat. Sorry, a Biden win, a Trump defeat. There's big money down there being thrown, big old money being thrown at this on the Republican side. I'm getting it's too close to call at this time. That's what I'm getting. It's possible. And it will be carried by this women vote that will come forward. Again here, the Knight of Pentacles, women. If Biden wins, it will be because of the women vote coming out in droves to get rid of Trump. But I see a lot of old money being thrown at this, so I can't really say. With that Five of Wands there, which is partisanship, obstacles and challenges, clarified by that Queen of Cups. I won't say either way. I can't say either way. All right, let's have a look at Pennsylvania. Now here again I differ. I actually feel that Biden will take Pennsylvania. Some have seen him losing Pennsylvania. Trump is down there campaigning for all he's worth. Will Biden take Pennsylvania? Will Biden take Pennsylvania? So we've got the Eight of Wands, and to me that's a very strong yes card. We've got the Four of Cups again, so it's going to be close. We have the Fool card, which is another yes card. We have the High Priestess. Results may not be known straight away. And we've got the Magician card. There could be some kind of trickery down there, but ultimately reading those as yes/no cards, I'm saying he is going to. We do have Justice. It could go to this could be one of the states that goes to the Supreme Court. We do have the Empress card. Pennsylvanians do not like Trump's connections with Russia and we have the death card endings here. So I'm going with my intuition and saying that ultimately Biden will win Pennsylvania. So that's just a quick overview. I will make a list of the swing states, and we'll go through them one by one in between now and the election. So I'm feeling that there could be a surprise in there for Florida. I feel that Biden might win that by a slim margin at this stage. Pennsylvania, I feel, even though the results may be disputed, I'm feeling that Biden will ultimately take Pennsylvania, and I can't call Texas yet. I feel that there is a lot of big old money being put into that race at this time. I'm also feeling that and I will say that the women vote, particularly the Hispanic women vote, will go in Biden's favour. So there are good indications that Biden might take Texas, but I just can't say that at the moment. All right, that's just a quick reading to really after the Amy Coney Barrett nomination to the Supreme Court. I thought I will just get on and see what good news I can give you. And wouldn't it be an absolute shock for Trump in his home state to lose his home state of Florida? Wouldn't that be a shock? It'd be what nobody would be expecting. All right, I'll leave it there. Thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.